I want to understand why. Like, why are we not wanting to do a salary, Chad? Help me out with this one.
Because it's immoral.
Is it? So there's two models for creator recruitment. We've got model one, which is pay them a commission, a percentage split. Model two is to pay a salary. As an agency, of course, profitability speaking, it makes complete sense to operate salary-based business, right? But we haven't had a single creator where we've wanted to do that yet. And we've worked with like best part of 1,000 creators. So I want to understand why. Like, why are we not wanting to do a salary, Chad? Help me out with this one.
Because it's immoral.
Is it?
Maybe. I don't know. Everyone's got a different opinion about this. And we've had this conversation with so many different agencies. Mm-hmm. Very reputable agencies, actually. And we seem to be the odd ones out all the time. It's always us defending the creators and saying that it's not fair.
We're walking around waving a flag of less profit margins.
Virtue signalling is what we're doing.
Yeah. But you know what? I'm completely cool with it. And I'm completely fine. And there's no utility for it for us. That we don't have any benefit. We're paying a lot of money out for our own morality here. Because we've got creators that joined us making 2K a month. They would have been over the moon with a 10K a month salary.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And these creators are now doing 400K. Our margins would be astronomically better than the 50-50 arrangements that we have. So it's a tough one to really explain, but I just can't bring myself to doing salary model.
But would we have signed those creators in the first place if we'd have pitched a salary model?
Or would we have even had the chance to be introduced to those creators if we didn't have the morality of operating merely 50-50 arrangements? It's tough to have the answer for that, really. I think the issues are around the image.
That's a big part, yeah.
Because for these agencies that are, especially ones that are pulling creators out of deprived third world countries, laying into a $250 a month salary for some images that they're then profiting hundreds of thousands of dollars a month from. For me, I can't look past that. I don't think it's right.
No.
Where bigger salaries are confirmed concerned in the West, I can understand that, but I still can't bring myself to do it because I do believe that if the creator is letting you use their account to generate revenue, 50-50 is only fair.
Perhaps you could look at a sliding scale salary. If you had an account that was earning, let's say, less than $5,000, you would have a smaller salary. Potentially, when it moved to 10 to 20 to 50 to 100, you would increase that base salary.
Essentially commission. It's just like Lego bricked commission.
There's no way that you can word it or propose it without it sounding sleazy, which is what it is.
Is there also not going to be a reduction in the motivation of the creator to work hard if they're paid a salary? Where's their incentive to do more?
And also, one of the biggest problems that I have with the way that some agencies run salary models is they intentionally hide or deceive the creator.
Yes.
They don't show them their earnings. They lock them out of the account. That, for me, is an obvious red flag. And I think if you're someone listening to this and you're with an agency that are doing that to you, I think you should seriously reconsider the business that you're working with.
Or at the very least, do the due diligence to know what your account is making, keyword being your account. I think so many creators don't even know what the page is making. Really, when you think about it, it's bad.
It is. Yeah, it's terrible. I've also noticed that when speaking with other agencies, the creators that they have on salary tend to be, it's a bit of a generalization, but they tend to be lower quality in terms of the location of the creator, the work ethic, even down to the details of what devices they have to shoot content. Everything seems to just be I don't think the juice is worth the squeeze in a lot of cases.
It's not. And I think actually a lot of agencies are holding themselves back by picking out creators that they can crunch the salary on.
Yeah.
Because all they're really doing is they're chasing a profit margin over low revenue. But what's the value in taking 90% of 10K versus taking 50% of 300? Where exactly is the benefit there? Are you building a business to generate percentages or to generate dollars?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly is the motivation here? I'm quite happy with 50% because I know that our gross figures are going to be higher than anybody else. So for me, ultimately, not only is my morality in check, but actually the profits are still going to be better.
Yeah.
I think it's testimony to the way that we've treated this whole industry. Do the right thing, play the long term.
Yeah. Your favourite phrase is stepping over a pound to pick up a penny.
Uh-huh.
That's what I see as most salary models, to be honest.
Yeah, completely. Bad advice.
Terrible advice. And I also think that for us, because we've tried our best to do things in a way that is as corporate and professional as possible from the beginning, we're now being presented opportunities like the call that we had today that we otherwise wouldn't have had.
Be it platforms, be it banks, be it governing bodies, be it regulatory boards, they all want to participate in those that do the right thing.
Yeah.
But they ain't want to touch
The predatory agencies.
Scamming.
Yeah.
Colombian salary Western run agencies.
Yeah. I can't believe also that some of these agencies are so open about the way that they practice and the way that they run their business.
They brag about it. They brag about buying a creator on the marketplace and then locking her out of her own bank, locking her out of her own account, running the revenue to the moon, paying her the smallest proportions, then likely not paying her at all, and then selling her on the marketplace again. The number of crimes being committed is, and yet it's being advertised on Telegram. Like I actually have a few words.
Well, you know that these agencies, they're not going to be here for long. They're going to be a flash in the pan, then they're going to be gone, and they'll be on to the next internet business model, won't they? They won't be here for the long term. They won't be big players. They'll have all kinds of problems.
Well, look at the lawsuits now. The lawsuits are creeping in and snapping up the unprofessionals.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, we were right.